Hey guys, welcome to our 2022 year-end YouTube scrapbook. Hope you enjoy. So January was kind of a lazy month for us. We spent a lot of that time doing a lot of live streams. It was so cold that we didn't want to get outside. We did a lot of investigating in our apartment and doing games with everyone up on the panels. So we ended up having a really good time that month, but it was a very lazy month for us. So February was a little different. We did have a few things that we wanted to go do, and Miss Molly's was on the top of that. So we headed out to the Fort Worth Stockyards, where we enjoyed the shops and everything that they have there. We also wanted to check out the huge candy shop that they have there. That was definitely a fun time. We also got to watch the Longhorns being paraded down Main Street there. That was very cool to see all the Longhorns, and they're absolutely amazing. They're beasts, and they were so huge. So that was really cool to see. Our main intention of going to the Fort Worth Stockyards was to investigate at Miss Molly's, and that we did. We did several investigations there. Once we were able to investigate, it was a very crowded and party town, so we didn't get to start our investigation until about 4 o'clock that morning, but it was well worth it. We enjoyed the place. We also went to a warplane museum. That was very cool to see all the planes that had been inside or involved in different types of wars that were retired now. And I also got to sit inside the cockpit of one of the huge helicopters there that had served several terms in the war. That was very cool to see. To sit where our servicemen and women sat was just an amazing thing. We also stopped by Billy Bob's. We were not able to get in. The place was packed. There was a line, and we were not going to wait. We were so exhausted. It was so cold. It ended up snowing that morning, so we decided not to go and check it out. We ended up going back a second time and going and checking that out inside. So in March, we ended up doing a lot of doll investigations. We had fun doing that. We started getting some new dolls in and stuff. We also interviewed my little brother, Double D Paranormal Adventures, Mr. Donnie, and got to know him and Kayla a little bit better. They definitely become part of our family. Then in March, all of the channels decided to do a pie in the face challenge. What made us decide to do that, I don't know, but we ended up getting pie everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. So it was a great time. We enjoyed it. Will I do it again? Probably not. Anyway, March was kind of a slow month as well, but we still had a lot of fun with everybody up on the panels and doing live streams. And it ended up being a great month. In April, we moved to a different state, not far from where we originally were, but a new state nonetheless. And we didn't have a lot going on. We were trying to get things settled, figuring out that our house was haunted when we moved into it, and we brought more spirits with us. So we had new spirits to deal with. We also had more and more dolls coming in, and so we were investigating a lot with those. Definitely had fun with the dolls, but it was definitely an adjustment period, and so we appreciated everyone bearing with us. In May, we were still investigating our house, and then we decided to investigate at my parents' because they had a lot of things going. They had moved as well, just a block away from us. Their house was extremely active as well, and we kind of found out this town was cursed. So June was a huge month for us. It is our annual YouTube family reunion, and this time we were in Wilmington, North Carolina. We drove all the way up there. We went in a few days early and stayed with my Twinkie and Slim, and we ended up doing a few videos with them beforehand. We did a very old cemetery, and then they took us to this really cool old barn inside these really haunted woods, and we absolutely loved it. Then we got to the reunion and got to meet up with everybody and meet lots and lots of new people. We went and did a tour of the USS North Carolina. That was very cool to see that battleship, and we had a blast. Hated leaving and coming home. The end of the trip was kind of rough because a lot of people were sick, but we got through it all. And after we got home, we started the new series that we have called the App Reviews, then where we review paranormal apps. And I need to get back on that because I actually really did enjoy doing those. So July was a fun month. We started a new deal called the Social Spirit Experiment, where me, Cody, and Layne, all three did the same exact thing for the same exact amount of time using the same equipment to see how the spirits reacted to each one of us differently. We also interviewed D&K Paranormal and got to know them a little bit better. And then I got to interview my awesome sister, Rochelle G. I absolutely love her. And it was so cool getting to see her and talk to her one-on-one and find out all we could about her. So that was an amazing thing. I also did a collab, or should I say Gertrude did a collab with Cletus, and that was so fun to make, and we absolutely enjoyed that, and I can't wait to do the second part. So a lot of awesome things happened in August. We started our members-only true crime investigations where we talked about true crimes that were relatable to us. We either knew the people, it happened in our town, or something like that. That was very cool to start. We did that for our members because we appreciate them going above and beyond every month for us. We also interviewed Kalani Ghost Hunter. That was very cool to get to know him. He's doing amazing things on YouTube and TikTok, so make sure you check him out. We also interviewed my brother, Malik TV, and his beautiful wife, Kristen, came up as well. Absolutely love them and was so glad to finally get them up to talk to them. We also had our 5-year anniversary, and it was very cool that we hit 10K on that anniversary. So we got to celebrate two things in one. It was very, very shocking, but we were very appreciative to everyone who supports our channel. And in September, we had a lot of really cool things happening. We pierced Layne's nose. Layne was going to try to pierce her own nose. I ended up having to do it. It turned out really cool, but about a month later, her pillowcase decided to rip it out of her nose. So, not sure if she'll be doing that again. We also interviewed an amazing channel and an amazing man, Santi, from Arizona Ghost Riders. That was a dream, and I had so much fun talking to him and getting to know him. I know everyone else enjoyed learning about his channel as well. It's a very cool channel, and we were excited to have him on. We also started something really cool that we did not think was going to go very far, but it has surpassed what I expected. We started the Para Games, and these challenges are meant to test our fears, test our strength, and just test us in general as paranormal investigators, and that it has done. I did not expect it to go this far, but it has, and I'm so glad that the people that are involved in this, they take it so serious, and it has turned into a really cool thing, and I can't wait to do it every year. October was a crazy month full of lots of exciting things. We got to interview a really cool person. I absolutely adore him, and I'm so glad that we have got to know each other better. We interviewed Adam from the Paranormal Polynesian, and if you have not checked out his channel, please go do so. He is such a joy to be around, so much fun, and has so much energy and positive vibes. It was so cool to get to know him, and I do adore him. Me and Layne also did the one chip challenge. Layne was not able to do that last year, so it was cool that she did it this year. But 2 days before that, I did the Toe of Satan, thanks to Bat Regan. But I did it. I was scared of it for so many years, and I did it, and I was so glad. We also had our huge Halloween collab week with all of our favorite channels come up, and we dressed up on each other's channels every single night for a full week, and that was so much fun, and it is definitely something that we will be doing every year. This was our second year, and it was so cool to see all the costumes. November made me so happy. We got to interview Bobby Mackey, and I think that was a huge highlight, and a huge dream that came true. I absolutely enjoyed talking to him about the bar. We also started a new series called My Paranormal Nightmare, and that I absolutely love. Cody also got to play cards with the Cowboy. This was his first time playing cards with us, and Cowboy did not let us down. But of course, he ended up dealing me the 666. So in December, we decided to go out and do some more Scaranoia. We loved it so much. We ended up having a great night, getting some awesome evidence, and we found another really cool place to go investigate. Gertrude also redid The Night Before Christmas Fam Edition. She read that for everybody, and it was very cool. December was also kind of a sad month because we did our 1-year tribute to our traveling buddy. We miss you, buddy, and we love you so much. We want to thank each and every single one of you for all your amazing support over the last year, and I can't wait to see what this year brings us. We had a rough and rocky start to this year, but hopefully things are starting to look up, and we look forward to the future. We look forward to the trip coming up and spending as much quality time as we can with each and every single one of you. We love you guys. Thank you so much for an amazing 2022. Here's to 2023.